Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We just finished our first season of the World Motorsport Championship, so this is probably going to be a relatively short episode because I'm just going to do the off-season stuff here. The timing of the fact that there's an even number of races means that if I do the first race of the season, that it'll be a little bit off. So we'll just do the off-season here, and we'll get ready for the next season. We got a couple drivers to try and get. Pretty much all three of our drivers actually are wanting to leave. Makes sense. So we're going to try and see if we can get at least two starting main drivers. Of course, we want to try and get a backup driver if at all possible, but we'll see what we can do. All right. I wasn't going to touch that until we knew for sure that Vile was going to leave. So we'll see. All righty. Anything here? Sure. Ask me which my best driver is. Nope. Okay, she needs to buy because I don't care about her reliability or her morale going down because she's already in the gutter. Manage pit crew. Nothing we're going to do here. Oh, we do have somebody who's burnt out. So we're going to want to replace them. Let's go ahead and find somebody to replace them real quick. And that was a King that's burnt out. So who is the best driver here? We definitely don't want you. I prefer not to have the 81s. So I guess we're going to take you. And get rid of King. Alright. That'll work. And then engine build is finished, and it's going to be max performance, which is awesome. We're not going to design any parts, obviously. Actually, about to get our headquarter thing as well, which is pretty good. Are we able to do any more improvements these last few days? Looks like we're going to be able to do a little bit more, but I can't imagine there's enough to get these capped out. They're actually a long ways off, a lot further off than I had hoped they would be. But we got the best we can, I guess. We're just gonna, I mean, considering where we started, 1954 to 2154, that's a pretty big boost. 1301 to 1446, that's a pretty big boost. 1428, 15, that's a big boost. 1571, 1680, even a little bit less, but still a pretty big boost. Another big boost, and another big. I mean, 100 to 150 points improvements, almost a 10% increase. It's not bad. So it feels pretty good, I think, overall. Contracts running down. I know that. Race mechanic, we might actually try and get our race mechanic to come back because she's good where I want her to be good at. And although if we're about to get a new driver anyway, this is an opportunity to get a better race mechanic, to be fair. And I feel like to compete in this top level, we're going to have to spend money. I mean, that's just the way it is. So maybe. I mean, she's capped out as she's going to be. So let's go look for a race mechanic and see if there's anybody that's just really, really good or really young that can have a lot of growth. I mean, like, okay, I say really young. I don't know how young that they have to be as a race mechanic to be able to still improve. I mean, none of these people are up for grabbing. I mean, I doubt this guy would, never mind. He would come to us. I mean, obviously, he's an amazing race mechanic, and he actually still has nurse as well, which is interesting if we decide to continue to go that route. I'm shocked that he would be willing to talk to us. Oh, he was with Van Dort. Wasn't Van Dort the last place? I mean, our current race mechanic is 64. I mean, this is a big jump up, to be fair. And we've got to at least pay him as much as we're paying him now, right? He's making now, right? Which is probably more than that. So let's go. I mean, he's not going to be happy with that. I mean, I'll pay it all. That's fine. I can't give you a huge sign-on bonus. That's insane. There's no way he's coming. I don't think I can give him enough to make him happy. I mean, even $900,000 sign-on bonus feels pretty insane. I mean, he's going to be a good race mechanic, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I'll bump these up slightly, but this feels a little crazy. Alright, anybody else that we can go after real quick? It's in their last little bit. Jeffrey. Getting really old. I mean, obviously, in real life, I would imagine that's probably fine, but I just mean in the context of the game. A lot of times I see these types of people retire. Excuse me, hiccups. Super overtake mode. I mean, super overtake mode is cool. Not super critical. She is interested though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, are we ready to start pumping down some money for some race mechanics right now? I don't know. Becky's pretty cheap. I flagged her before for some reason. So I don't really care about the sweetest spots. Pit stop crew is pretty nice though. I mean, Pete Cooley down here. Why did I flag him at one point? Refueling 50% faster is pretty awesome. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's still probably better than what we got, right? I'll just hold off. Let's see if we get this other guy. We get the other guy. I mean, he's expensive, but you know what you gonna do? Hey, new building. I mean, I could try and do. I don't have enough money for it, but telemetry center is maxed out now, though. That's pretty awesome. Prize money, 50 mil. Not bad. So Yokohama A with C. Okay, no big deal there. Real safety car only. That's fine. And shorter lap. Okay, see, none of those are really a problem. Oh wow, McNeil did not come up. So Esprit is actually staying with us. All right. Wait a minute, we got somebody accepted something. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Oh, Layla did. Okay, that's fine. Good. Go have fun at Hammer. Oh, wow. GT. Would be fun to try out the GT sometime. But anyway, you know what? I'm proud of you, Layla. We've come to an agreement over my break clause. We should at least get some money for it. Thank you. That helps to cover some of the other break clause for the other person. Actually, I would love if Vile would break his clause. That would be amazing. Last chance. Ugh. How can we spend this much money on her per race? That is insane. We'll drop that down a little bit. I'll give her a little bit more signing on bonus. We'll see. That's a lot of money to spend on her. And she may last a single season, that's it. Alright, so he likes his. And we are saving money on him, to be fair. So that feels pretty good. So we'll definitely sign him. And he's going to replace Stella, of course. Young, got a lot of improvement to go. We got a lot of buildings that are able to help him improve, so I think he's going to turn into a pretty awesome driver. Marketability is not as high as I would like, but I think it's going to be okay. So we're about to lose Roland, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's fine. Well, at least he's happy now. Preseason start. Something tells me we're not going to get that other crazy driver, but that's all right. Car specification changes. This will impact every part of the car. The designer has been briefed on the new set of specifications. Initial loss of performance. Weird. Alrighty. I mean, I think we still need to get good improvability. So I'm gonna go with this one for now. Again, I still feel like the improvability is what I want to focus on. In this case, maybe I need to balance out a little bit more tire heating versus tire wear. All right, we'll go with this one. Guess we'll go with this one. Last year's where you spent 50 mil, so we're going to be very close to that actually. Can get a lot of starting energy, although if I can't use it the first lap, then that doesn't really help us. I went with this one last year. I mean, arguably, this is, if it's the most expensive, maybe it's the best. It's a little bit better efficiency. Doesn't start off as much, but yeah, let's go with that one. Let's try something a little bit different there. And then over here, so this changes heating and improvability. I mean, I kind of like the idea of going max improvability still. And then this one's tire wear, fuel efficiency. I just feel like I'm usually pretty good at handling the tire wear. Or sorry, it's fuel efficiency. So I feel like tire wear over fuel efficiency. Maybe I should balance these a bit more. Honestly, being balanced wouldn't be that bad. This one I think I'm still okay with. I think maxing out the improvability. Just max improvability is still probably okay. Although maybe I go down to 4 stars in case I get an option to buy some improvability. That's an idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Because then I get kind of the best of both worlds. Alright, Emerson. Last chance. I mean, I do the best I can. If I don't get you, I don't get you. I'll move on to somebody else. Man. I really didn't feel like that was a terrible offer, if I must be honest. Oh well. Who's next? We didn't even have a team this season. So, I mean, I'm assuming we can't go back to her, but Lucia. Markability is terrible. She does help in teammates improve faster, so maybe we take a little bit of markability hit this season to help her get her to improve our other teammates better. I mean, you're going to come in as the #1 driver. Easily. Wages are important to me. I mean, I can't go crazy here. We'll go with her, but we're going to see if I have to get another one lined up just to have another option, I guess. Geraldo. Terrible marketability. He's a pay driver. Oh, wow. Okay, well then I can go a little bit crazier with his salary then. I'll still give you a little bit. If we're gonna get half his money back from pay, that's really gonna help us cut into any marketing loss possibly. Anybody else that we can go after? Ashley here is unemployed. Pay driver as well. Easy on fuel. I mean, if we're gonna go with him, she could be useful as well. Wages aren't very important to you. Okay. Well, pretty low then. Especially if you pay us, if you end up paying us almost as much as you're making, that's gonna be huge. Long contract, yeah, sure. Isn't very important. I mean, we'll give you something. Kind of, she's just not picky at all, is she? Status isn't important. Wages aren't important. None of this is important. Nothing's important for her. Anybody else? Renee. Terrible marketability. Can't go with that one. Boris. Pretty good marketability. Pretty good in qualifying, actually. Would help us get a little bit ahead in that. Just permanent. Wow. It's unfortunate. I mean, he's not going to go up anymore, but he could be useful. I'll give you a little bit. All right, that's a few drivers that we can try and get one of, hopefully. Goodness. It's people. All right. Kelly Shaw's about to go bye-bye. Could renew her. I mean, we probably should schedule her for renewal just as a backup. I mean, if wages aren't that important to you. We could save a little bit of money on her, maybe. Just kept her around. But I do still need to try and find another one, just as another option. Anybody? Who's the best that's not employed? Stewart. Ultrasoft, nurse. Wages are important to you. I'll try and do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Nice sign-on bonus. I mean, go crazy. I'll go with that. Anybody else unemployed? Not until we get really low on the list. I mean, Alim here has some potential. It's also got a nurse. It's also got the reliability. I mean, he's going to be terrible on everything else, but at least got the reliability, which would help us out a lot. And again, potential to grow, possibly. It's not going to be great. I'll do it as like a backup option. Cheapo. Save us a lot of money. Basically only be there for one thing, which is that reliability. Everything else will be pretty bad. But again, he has room to improve to almost a 3.5 star, which isn't terrible. Alright, we got a couple more options in the mix. Who's this? This is Geraldo Driver, Geraldo. Is he degrading? He is degrading. So he's going to go down. So he's definitely going to get worse every week. But he's also, is he the pay driver? He's one of the pay drivers. So definitely an option. I mean, we're never going to be in first place with him anyway. So how long do we have to consider? 7 days. Because I'd like to see if these other ones pop up here. Okay, Ashley's accepted. Ashley's another decent driver. She's also going to be degrading, right? How is she still going up at 31? I'm not sure how that works. She's also a pay driver. And then Lucia was the other one. She's not a pay driver. But she's also a mentor. So that's where she comes in handy. Leaning towards Ashley. Not amazing. She's not degrading at the moment. And she's a pay driver who will pay us a lot of money compared to what we're paying her. I mean, don't get me wrong. Lucia is the best of this group. But kind of costs us a lot of money. Whereas Ashley's good enough, I think. But... And she's going to help Darius improve faster, right? Like this is the one. Oh no, that was the other one. That was Lucia. Lucia would help Darius improve faster. She's going to cost us so much money. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, is it worth it to help him improve faster? We're spending about 1.2 mil to get it together, which I guess is about the same as we were spending before when you look at it that way. And if she helps him improve faster. I'll give her a couple more ticks. How are we going to be able to see hers come back before these other guys expire? I don't think so. So we have how long until Ashley's expires? I mean, I think between Ashley and Boris. No, Geraldo. Sorry, Geraldo. Between Ashley and Geraldo, I think we would go with Ashley. So Geraldo's can expire. Ashley's just got 10 days left, it looks like, so we got some time. Oh, it's getting down to the wire. Accepted. Boris is accepted. Do we actually want... Oh, is Boris a driver too? I forgot he was a driver. What was his bonuses? Crash Happy, Timesheet Hero. Much better marketability, though. And how much are we paying him? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to see the... Oh, there we go. 493. So we're actually not paying him that much. We would still make more money off Ashley. So I think between him and Ashley, I think I would rather have Ashley. Yes. So Ashley's our leading candidate if we don't get Lucia. And Lucia's only here to help Darius advance to become one of our great drivers as quickly as possible. Kelly Shaw. Kelly Shaw has accepted. How long do I have on her? 7 days. So we have to wait for Stuart and Alim. Come up here in a few more days. Alright, we'll go ahead and reject Geraldo straight up just so we know that that's done. And Aleem. So Aleem accepted. Aleem's the really bad one that has some room for improvement. He's like our backup option. So really we're waiting for Stuart. Stuart's the one that I would like to bring on if at all possible. And if not Stuart, we'll take Kelly. I think Kelly's done. I mean, she's already better than what Aleem's going to be. We're right at where Aleem's going to be. So if worse comes to worse, we'll just keep Kelly. We've got 4 days until Stuart. Is Stuart going to come up? Yeah, he is. Stuart wants to renegotiate. I don't think he's going to come up in time for Kelly, is she? Oh, see, that's it. Her about to end. When's her thing expire, though? It's expiring in a couple days, isn't it? 3 days. Oh, no. It's not good. I would love to keep her if I know for sure that he's not going to stick around. Maybe I should have delayed her contract renewal. I have a feeling he's going to say no, and then we're going to be stuck without her as well. And I really don't know if I want Aleem. Lucia said forget it. Alright, that's unfortunate. Man, that's the best I could do, my dear. I'm sorry. Alright. Insulted. Obviously, we're retracting that offer. And between Boris and Ashley, we're taking Ashley. Correct? Yeah. But she's not going to help anything else other than just be a pay driver more than anything, which could be helpful. And she's going to take the place of... Oh, it's $0 break contract. That's good. Take the place of Roland. You said you were going away, man. Oh my goodness. I think we're just going to run the risk of losing Shaw because... But I really don't think he's going to join us, to be honest. If I had to be perfectly honest, I really don't think he's going to join us. I mean, I suppose worst case, we pick up Aleem if we can't pick up Shaw. Really nothing else we can do. Shaw was great for the pit stop stuff, to be fair. That's why we really wanted her. Oh, no, we're going to recheck that offer. Unless for some reason you were high on the... No, not really high on feedback. I mean, Ronzo's still sticking around. I wish he would go on because he could give us some money for breaking his contract. But no. Oh, Stuart? Yeah, that's good. He said yes. So we will sign Stuart. We'll retract this one just so it's done, and we'll sign Stuart. Susanna! You do replace Susanna. I mean, he's going to be a little more expensive per race, but we're already making some money back on our drivers, so it's that sign-on fee that's really hurting us a bit. But he's going to be good. Got good reliability, good performance. So we actually have 2 guys with good reliability, but he's going to be our performance guy now. And then, you know, pit stops aren't amazing, to be fair, but decent concentration. So he's not a bad driver. Or sorry, not a bad mechanic. All right. Cool stuff. That works. I mean, I think we got some great improvements. It's crazy to have 2 completely brand new drivers for this next season, but that's what it is. What it is. Hopefully, Darius over here really starts to improve quite a bit. He's really, look at that, 10% increase. I mean, he's gonna that means every what, 10 weeks, he gets another skill point, and he's already almost maxed out on smoothness, which is hilarious. So he's really gonna start scaling up pretty quickly here. I think we got him at a bargain, all things considered. Fuel supplier breakthrough. I mean, yeah, I think we got to take stuff like this just to help where we can. I mean, it's really putting us really low on the money for sure, which is going to make it really hard to build some parts, but hopefully we're going to be okay. Brakes to say another one. I knew we were going to have more. I mean, sure. Let's just go for it. Go all in. Get the best cars we can possibly get. Man, especially if we can get to a point where we can start at least getting some money from the sponsorships during a race. That would make a huge, huge difference. Oh, I just got a cold. One more day at least. All right, wait, what is this? Actually, oh, I forgot what season we're on. Let me say here. We are on. This will be season number 12. So, we want to go with number 11. Ooh, that's a really cool one. Can we get it before we hit number 12 over here? I don't know. We'll go with number 11. It's got some cool, was it dragony effects, doesn't it? Or no, it's just water. I thought it looked like dragons. It's like a watery effect, but still looks pretty cool. I like it. I mean, we got a really, really good foundation right now. I'll be honest. Probably better than we deserve, considering we're probably not going to have the parts to support such a solid foundation. Ashley's feeling better. Preseason coming up this weekend. Press HQ visit. Does increase our marketability. How are we on marketability? Not my opinion, it's sponsors. I mean, team marketability is 100% still, which means we're only at 4 though. But if this is only boost team marketability, right? Then it can't go any higher than 100%. So, although I really hate the idea of dropping team marketability, that just sounds sad. So no. It's not great, but we'll deal with it. All right, let's see how good we are in preseason. I'll be shocked if we're above 12th. Although Ashley Wilson's a really good driver, apparently. Wow. I almost have both drivers above 12th, unless something just hasn't caught up with itself yet. Whoa. No, there's no way we're going to be that good. I mean, this is just preseason stuff. There's nothing. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It does look good. I like glad his morale went up a little bit, though. That helps things, considering we just docked it a little bit. Ready to get cracking. Oh, man. I would love to say 7th, but I really don't think we'll get 7th. I would rather hit 9th and be wrong than hit 7th and be wrong. Because if we're 9th and we're wrong, and then we're ahead of it, which is awesome. So we'll go 9th again. If I had 8th, I might have picked... Oh, I did not mean to do that. If I had 8th, I might have done 8th. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That engine I did at the very end of last season? Oh, wow. Did that make a massive difference. Our car is not that bad. 6th, 6th, 7th, 6th, 9th. I mean, sure, yeah. we're not in a very bad spot overall. 6th place car. Wow, we might actually do okay. I mean, our drivers are terrible, but that's just because he's got some improvement to make. But, oh my. I was not expecting it to be that good. All right. I did miss a couple days here, unfortunately, but that's all right. And we're going to definitely be focusing on the gearbox based on what I'm seeing. So I'll go with that one. $1 million. Do I have enough money to do a building, technically? But I think I'll wait till our first race to make sure we get to do the building and still have enough money for some parts. Alright, we'll get that going. And we'll just get up to the first race, which is in 9 days. And then we'll call the episode there. I'm shocked that our engines are that good. Alright, well there's the first race. We're still at 8, right? 1, 2, 3, I mean 16 total. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, yeah. I was going to say if it was an odd number, I'd go and do the first race. But nope. Nope, we're good. So there we go. A couple new drivers. We'll see how they do. And then, I don't know. Not feeling too bad. We're dropped down to 7th now for car, which means a couple people have been improving some stuff. Oh. Yeah. I forgot to improve stuff after I built the car. Not the end of the world. It's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. We'll be all right. And we might not be making an engine anytime soon, so let's at least work on some performance for those just to get them capped out for where they're at. We also obviously want to improve the reliability as much as we can. You are in the right. No, you're not. You will need to be swapped because you are 20 on performance. Definitely be focusing on reliability as much as we can. And honestly, anything that's just really low. That was a bit of a mistake. That's all right. Just get as much as we can and go from there. If we had nurse, I wouldn't even care because we'd be fine. But we just got new drivers and new everything, so they're definitely on the low side of the. They're not going to be getting nurse anytime soon. All right, well we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. Whoopsies on the mistakes of not improving things, but at least we got the part started building 2 days late. So I got excited. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I got excited by the results and totally forgot to do other things. We'll see how it turns out. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.